Welcome everybody to today's episode. Today is another fantastic day
Is it though?
on the podcast.
Is it a
Yes.
fantastic day? Oh, okay.
It is the Gen Z
continue.
Sanctum. It is another week. I forget the episode
Episode
because
next.
I lose track of numbers real fast. Yes, the next episode.
Yes.
Today we are talking about holidays and traditions.
Ooh, holidays and traditions. Any specific holiday or just in general?
In general, all the holidays of the year, traditions you have for different holidays that you do every year,
Very
traditions
nice.
you used to do, traditions you've recently made, traditions you've
Fantastic.
had for so many years. Also, this is the first episode that we've done remotely.
That's true. We are both on a Discord call, which audience, for like 20 minutes before we started recording, Discord decided to be weird. And we were trying to figure out why in the flip something wasn't happening. Turned out Discord settings were being weird. So we fixed that.
Yeah,
and here we
so basically the whole thing is Nathaniel could hear me, I couldn't hear him, but I was seeing his green bubble. Wow, I smacked my mic. That was loud.
So you were doing this. You were doing that.
Yes.
Okay. So, I apologize to the...
But the green bubble was popping up, but I couldn't hear him. So I go into default,
Mhm.
and I'm using a new mic connected to my PC, and apparently it was trying to send the sound through the mic, which, by the way, mics don't have speakers.
That's true. So Discord was like, "Look at this microphone. Oh, I guess it's a speaker now." So anyway, traditions over holidays across the year, apparently.
So, what is your favorite holiday of the year? Because I already have mine.
That's gotta be a difficult question. Honestly,
If you want to think about it, I will go.
yeah, you go ahead and go. I gotta think about this.
Okay. You're gonna call me, you're just basic like everybody else.
you're basic
Christmas.
else. Oh, you're basic, and look at this white boy.
And I have many reasons why
Okay.
Christmas is my favorite. The main reason being is you get to see family that you don't get to see, like family gatherings. That's the biggest thing that I quite enjoy.
Well, you don't just have that at
there's the
Christmas,
snow
though.
that in Indiana that we never get
That's
until
true.
after Christmas.
That's true. We don't get
After Christmas comes, no. It's like Indiana knows Christmas has left, and then it's like, oh, we're just gonna throw 20 inches of snow at you at one day.
Oh yeah, here's a foot and a half of snow in the first week of February. Here you go. Just forget Christmas is over. Pfft, doesn't matter. Here's 5 feet of snow. Frick you.
And every year that somebody says, oh yeah, we're gonna get a lot of snow.
No.
We don't.
Yeah, no. They're like, oh, we're gonna have a white Christmas, and the Christmas is like, frick you. How about that?
I can't remember, but I think there was one Christmas that you could walk out and it was like 45 degrees or 50 degrees out.
Like the last 5
And I was
Christmases.
like, am I in Texas or what the heck is this?
Yeah, it's like the last 5 Christmases have been like, hey, let's be springtime during Christmas. Freaking.
Just like, I think there was like one day in February it got up to like 55, nearly 60 degrees. And I'm like, it's February.
Yeah, we shouldn't be seeing.
What is this?
We shouldn't be seeing 60-degree days until like late March. What the frick is this?
Yeah, I'm just like, what the heck?
But
Yeah.
but then you have those days where it's like mid-April and it snows. It's like,
Yeah, and you're
what
like, it's supposed to be raining right now. It's not supposed to be snowing. There was one year that it snowed at the end of April, and I was going out to ride my bike, and I actually got mad. I was like, what the heck is this? I hate Indiana. I'm moving.
bruh turned into Scrooge in the middle of April.
Pretty much.
Oh, by the way, this is episode 6 and the last episode of September.
Yes, we have Halloween.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of holidays, next month is known for a very, very famous holiday, but that would be getting ahead of ourselves. Let's focus on this week's episode.
Yeah, you know what's the worst thing after Halloween's over?
Christmas.
Is every retail store is filled with every Christmas item you can think of. You're like,
Oh yeah.
Thanksgiving hasn't even happened yet.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing. There are Christmas ornaments out in stores right now, and it's like end of September.
Oh yeah.
They are not.
It's just like,
They are not wasting any time.
oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, retail. What about Thanksgiving or Halloween? No, it's like
Frick you.
the Halloween stuff disappears, and then every place that a Halloween thing was,
Oh yeah.
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah.
And then Christmas music everywhere, all over the radio. And we're like, Thanksgiving hasn't even happened yet.
Now, what I don't mind is the radio Christmas music. I don't mind that part. I actually enjoy when they have an entire station that's just 24-hour Christmas music. Not like November 1st. I'm not saying like wait a little bit, but like when you get to like the last couple of days of November and you're getting into December, then you can just have the radio on all the time.
Blast Christmas music.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
As soon as Thanksgiving is over, I'm putting on Mariah Carey and just blasting that.
Running around the middle school, high school. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Also, Hot Topic. Speaking of that song in particular, not a bad song.
No,
it's just that when
horrible,
it's played, especially
modern.
Oh yeah, it's a good song. It's just that when it's played for the 7 quadrillionth time in a row,
you walk in a retail store and you're like, oh, this song again? Really? It's not like I've heard it 5 billion times already.
Now imagine being a worker at that retail store having to hear it about 15 or 17,000 times during their 8-hour shift.
I don't know if they have like a radio station that's run by like Walmart headquarters.
I have no idea.
Like choose.
I think in the back they just have an iPod shuffle with 10 songs, and maybe not even that many songs that just plays in loop, and that just happens to be the one that they play every time we go in.
Oh yeah.
Shuffle. That's old. That dates us for letting our audience know that we know what an iPod shuffle is. That really dates us.
Yeah, my first handheld device was an iPod Touch 5th gen.
My first device was, of course, the 5, which I still have, and I got that way later than everyone else. Like you have had like several devices by the time I was like, hey, I have an iPhone now.
It was like, oh yeah, I've had like 5 iPhones.
And then you switched to Android immediately after. Freaking.
Yep.
Anyway, tradition. So we are coming up on October. So Nathan,
Whoa, hey, hold up.
Oh, I'm holding
your favorite holiday.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh goodness, I might say Halloween, but I think, These are a lot of random noises. Ignore them. I make a lot of random noises when I'm trying to think with the 2 brain cells I have left. Favorite holiday. I would say Halloween and Christmas are tied for first. I'd say I can't decide between Halloween or Christmas. Which is, kind of stupid, but anyway.
So, I have a list here with the most celebrated holidays.
Yep.
Christmas being number 1.
Yep.
Valentine's Day being number 2.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Veterans Day is number 3. Diuli, I have no idea how to pronounce that. I think it's a Jewish holiday.
Put it
President's Day.
put it now. Since we're in Discord, we can send stuff. So send the list in the little typing thing below, and I'll try to pronounce these because I know a little bit more about Jewish holidays. Being as I live, I was expecting to see Hanukkah on that list, but like send me the list and I'll see like if I can pronounce any of the stupid ones.
Yeah, you know what's so funny is that these are the top 12.
Yeah.
Halloween's not even on here.
I think that's a biased list. I think that's stupid. Halloween should definitely be on that list.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
okay.
no.
I think okay. This is okay. So now we have an actual graph here. So these are many more holidays.
Okay,
most popular national religions events, United States.
Yeah.
Second quarter of 2023. So basically, what people voted.
Okay.
You know what's number one at 79%?
Oh, what's number one?
Thanksgiving.
Okay, so this is really weird because Thanksgiving was not on the other one that you pulled up.
Yeah, okay, this is more of a...
Alright, let me pull this up.
I think this is like an actual like list of where like they go out and I think they review, like not review, interview people and see what their favorite holiday is.
Alright, well this
Mother's
is stupid.
Day
it's wanting me to log in.
77%, which is 1% lower than Christmas and ties Veterans Day.
You need a statistics account to log in. Interesting. I can't look at the graph because I don't have an account. It's freaking garbage.
Interesting, because I'm able to look at it. Weird.
Okay,
I'll just read it off to you.
You need an account.
Oh, you need an account. I hate
Frickin'
people like that. Thanksgiving, 79%. Memorial Day, 78%. Christmas is also 78%. Veterans Day, 77%. Mother's Day, also 77%. Father's Day, 71%. Easter, 70%. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, 69%.
What was that?
Labor Day.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Halloween is at 68%. Then we got New Year's Eve at 67%. St. Patrick's Day at 63%. Hanukkah at 57%. Valentine's Day at 56%, which is so funny because that's way further down the list compared to the one I was looking at.
Black History Month.
Black History Month
not a holiday.
is at 54%.
Black History Month
not
is not a holiday. Why is this on here? Get that.
And everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, what's the best holiday or whatever?" To some people say Black History Month.
It's not a holiday.
It's not a holiday.
It's not even recognized. Like you have to go to work, and if you have to go to work, it's not a true holiday. That's my hot opinion. Which is kind of interesting because Veterans Day.
April Fool's Day is celebrated at 49%.
Okay, I gotta call bull here. Like April Fool's Day needs to be up there with like Easter. Like that's celebrated. So many pranks are pulled each year on April Fool's Day. It's
not
ridiculous.
If you live in a family like I do, where pranks are considered like the worst thing known to man.
Honestly, Nathan, that sounds kind of like a you problem.
Yes, it does. That's the list.
There's also Ramadan is also celebrated at 37%, and then Eid al-Adha is celebrated at 24%. Those are Islamic holidays. Ramadan, if you don't know, Nathan, Ramadan is the holiday where essentially it's like a fast, essentially where when the sun they fast until the sun goes down, and then they basically eat their heart out. I don't know the full extent of that holiday, but that's what I've heard. That's why there are memes of people celebrating Ramadan in Alaska because the sun never sets. And so that's the kind of the joke there, is that like if that they fast until the sun sets and then they get to eat.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, not that Nathan would know anything about Islamic holidays because we both grew up in. Well, actually, no, we both grew up in pretty sheltered homes. I have only recently learned about these holidays because not sheltered anymore. Because frick you, I'm kidding.
What the heck is it? Okay, so this
else
has
did you
nothing
find?
to do with the topic, but I scrolled down in order to make an account with this Stylista,
Yeah,
however you say this.
yeah.
It's $150 per month, and this is discounted. You're paying $1,788 per year to look at graphs.
Bro, that's a bull.
Who has this kind of money lying around?
Who cares?
What the heck?
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
I think hot topic. I think it should be made illegal to have websites you need to make an account first to view stuff.
Yes. That's the way that they bring you in and be like, hey, make an account with us or pay a certain amount of money. I don't give a crap.
Here, come in here, make an account. Pay us some money, give us your social security number and the blood of your firstborn child.
Whoa, hey now.
But no, honestly, okay, so Nathan, you were talking about your favorite being Christmas. Tell me what your Christmas. Why am I doing this? You should be the one hosting.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, stop hosting my hosting
Sorry.
podcast.
Sorry, we've been
whatever English is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No.
Okay, so I will start off with traditions that we do.
Okay.
This is more of a Thanksgiving tradition, but it is a tradition that is basically transitioned into Christmas.
Okay.
So after we eat our Thanksgiving meal, we enjoy it, we have
Okay,
fun.
so this is back at Thanksgiving.
But
okay.
It kind of is, but it's a transition
Okay.
tradition. So we're transitioning from basically Thanksgiving is over after we're done eating.
Okay.
So then we'll go and watch Polar Express. And it's almost like a rule in our house that we can't watch that movie any time out of the year. Like,
why would
we can
you
only
want to watch it any time out of the year,
the
though?
day of Thanksgiving. Exactly.
Like, that's not a movie
that's the only time of the year.
Yeah, like you sit down and you're like, I want to watch a movie. Polar Express, no. Like, that wouldn't come to mind any other time of the year.
No, Polar Express is purely a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a movie that you're going to watch unless you're a Christmas psychopath. I'm not trying to point fingers.
Wait a minute, Nathan. What are you saying? Are you a psychopath, Nathan?
Basically,
okay, yeah, no, sorry. Continue, Nathan, continue.
But that is kind of a Thanksgiving tradition, but it's also a Christmas tradition.
A Thanksmas. Thanksmas.
One tradition that we like to do, it's not a said tradition,
okay,
but we like watching Christmas movies, like 30 days of Christmas movies, or not 30, 25 days of Christmas movies, and have cookies and eggnog. And the one Christmas movie you can't go without watching, Christmas Vacation.
What? Interesting. Okay.
Christmas Vacation is one of the best Christmas movies there is.
Okay.
It is absolutely hilarious. If you haven't watched it yet, you're living under a rock.
So I must be living under a rock because I literally have never heard of that movie.
You are.
Until you just said that.
Okay, this is a conversation with me and the audience. And him. No, no, I'm just kidding.
So how about go frick yourself? I'm kidding. Oh, by the way, last week we talked about VR, and you know how you said something about the Quest 3 got released. They released the Quest 3.
I'm wondering what that looks like.
It looks like a VR headset.
I don't even know when the Quest 2. Wow. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh! It
I want to
looks
know
like
what
a VR headset.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, like we were literally talking about this last week. Like, by the time you get a headset, the Quest 3 will come out. Well, it has, and I don't have one yet. I'm sad.
You know, I gotta say,
Yeah.
why? Like, why
Uh,
does it look like that? It's got 3 ovals on the front of it.
because
Like, I
yes,
get their cameras, but that's weird.
yeah, it looks kind of
Oh
odd.
no, it's not out yet. It's not out yet. They released it, but it's pre-order,
Yeah,
so you can't buy them yet. But
but
you
it's
can
been announced
pre-order
at
them.
least. Yeah. So,
But that is a ridiculous price. But that price bump. I
yeah.
cannot speak.
So you
So we're
watch Christmas
going
Vacation?
from a price bump. Yes.
A price
Okay,
bump.
we're going to get off our side rant.
Okay. Yeah. Back to Christmas.
Christmas Vacation is one of the good ones. Elf.
Yeah. Well.
That's another good one.
Okay.
But this isn't a Christmas episode. This is more of like tradition.
This is traditions.
I will say
Uh-huh.
Easter we don't really celebrate. I mean, we do celebrate it, yes, like, at church.
Yeah.
But other than that, we don't really celebrate it.
Okay, so
Like, we don't do the Easter baskets
Okay.
anymore. We don't do the candy anymore.
That's kind of
Stuff like
sad, honestly. Because can I tell you about my Easter traditions?
No. No, I'm
Oh,
just kidding. Go ahead.
I'll go frick myself then. No. So
Yeah.
Easter. So essentially, about like a couple of days before Easter, we break into our front closet where like the fake grass and the baskets and everything are. We break those out. We clean them up, and then we sit, or at least this is how it's been for the last couple of years. I don't know what this upcoming year will bring Easter wise, but last couple of years we've gotten the baskets out, we've set them down on the in the middle of the kitchen table and just kind of leave them there. And then what's supposed to happen is you get up Easter morning and there's candy in there, whatever candy. Like, it doesn't have to be like pink, like Easter candy, blah, blah. It could be whatever. Just throw some candy in there. I don't know. It could be the candy corn for all we care. It's just some candy. Last year, my mom put a bunch of Peeps in the basket, and that was kind of cool. But also, Peeps rot your teeth. Anyway,
Peeps also, like, the taste ain't bad, but the texture's weird.
yeah,
Like, you take a bite into it, and it just immediately dissolves.
yeah,
Like cotton candy has a better texture, because when it dissolves into, like, almost something, like, chewable,
yeah.
you could say.
Peeps just disappears,
But
and you're like, what the
Peeps
frick?
just disappeared. You're like, whoa.
You're left with like the
that's
little
one of
bit
the
of
main reasons I don't really
yeah.
eat Peeps.
Now the
It's
Peeps,
just the texture.
Now the Peeps flavored Pepsi drink that they released a little while ago, that was a limited time thing. That was not half bad.
No, that wasn't terrible.
So, we are coming up on about like 23 minutes, so let's move right along. So Nathan, summer holidays? What do you celebrate?
Summer
Nathan?
holidays?
I'm assuming you celebrate 4th of July.
Not really much. Well, yeah, 4th of July, that is definitely a big one, but that's like the only summer holiday I can think of that we celebrate. I know
Honestly,
there's more, but
I'm gonna look this up.
I mean, okay, yeah, Easter is a spring holiday.
Summer holidays. Let me look this up. Okay, so I look this up and immediately they give me a bunch of ones that are not actually real holidays. Okay, let me look this up. Okay, so Nathan, what do you do on Memorial Day? I'm assuming you work on Memorial Day because nobody gets Memorial Day off.
Nope, I get Memorial Day off.
Interesting. Okay, my mom and my dad never get that off. Father's Day.
Wow,
Father's Day is not really a holiday. I mean, that's kind of just
in my opinion, I think Father's Day is not celebrated enough. Like Mother's Day is like, oh yeah, mothers are fantastic. They give birth to us. They take care of us. Do we ever like forget that the dad is usually the one that goes out and makes the money that the mom uses
That's
to
true.
take care of the child.
You know, I'll say this. This
To
might sound a little bit crass, but so younger audiences cover your ears. When a mother gets pregnant, they rub her belly and say congratulations, but we never go up to a guy and rub his balls and say good job. So that's what I've heard. Anyway, next holiday, of course, Independence Day. That's a big one. That's a huge one right there. And then, of course, there's Labor Day, which we all work on, essentially.
Nope.
Really?
Nope. I don't work on Labor Day. I am actually somebody who doesn't work on the holiday to celebrate people that labor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, Veterans Day. That's more of a fall holiday, I suppose. I mean, I don't do anything on Veterans Day, honestly. I just think about my grandma. Grandpa.
That's like really close to Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That's
I don't actually know if I get that off. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
As far as I know, we get all the holidays off in the year.
Interesting. So here's the other thing. Like Veterans Day, like yes, but also no. You know what I mean? No. Okay.
Yes.
Essentially, what I mean is that nobody I just think about my grandpa who served, but like, it's not a big thing. Like normally, like the big celebration of people of that kind of stuff is Independence Day. Like that holiday has come once a year, but they're gonna do it again on Veterans Day. It's like we've done this once already.
Yeah.
But what do you do special for I guess 4th of July? I mean, like we had that. Like, what did you do this year?
Shot off some fireworks, enjoyed a good meal, hung out with family.
And
essentially, that's what it is every year.
So, here's the thing. If you want to go back in time, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 6 of season 2, you'll hear about Nathan's 4th of July stories that he's told of this past year and how he almost got a couple of fingers blown off. That was hilarious.
I don't think it was me. It might have been somebody else. I don't remember.
Well, you said all of you guys were running for the hills.
Oh yeah, because we were lighting off like some ginormous fireworks.
Hilarious.
Oh yeah, there was one that we lit the fuse to one. It was like one of those fireworks you tie the fuses together.
Yeah.
And they have on normal fireworks they have a timed fuse that burns at a certain speed. Apparently, you do not light the black fuse because the green fuse basically is timed so it doesn't burn as fast. The black fuse lights instantly.
Yeah, so don't do that.
Like, as soon as we light the black fuse, the fireworks already going off, and we're standing right next to it. We're like, oh, crap.
It's hilarious. So, Nathan, we are coming up on Christmas. Why am I hosting again? I keep forgetting.
Stop hosting.
Sorry, Nathan,
okay.
Continue.
So, your Christmas traditions, or I should ask, what are your traditions? Because I mentioned mine. What are some of yours? I mean, you mentioned stuff about Easter.
Yeah, Christmas has changed a lot, honestly, as a holiday and traditions. Used to be a lot more fun, I'll be honest there. Christmas used to be a lot more fun on my end. But, so let me take you... So there's been 3 phases of Christmas for us. Tradition-wise, when we were like very young, like babies and stuff, we'd come out. This would be the thing. We'd wake up. I remember this. If I woke up on Christmas morning before the sun started rising, I could not leave my bedroom. I remember that as a thing. I'd have to wait for my mother to come get me. I remember I don't have a lot of memories from back then, but I remember memory one Christmas I was laying in bed. I turned over and looked at my clock, and it was like 5:30 in the morning. I was like, shoot, it's too early. And so I remember just sitting there, like, twiddling my thumbs, essentially looking at the ceiling until my mom came and got me at about like 6 or 6:30. And then we went. So basically, what you have to do is you get up, you go in like the living room area, you get your stockings, and you get to open the stuff from your stockings, and then we had to eat dinner. We got our stockings, opened that stuff, eat dinner, then we went to church and had Christmas Day service. Then,
what do you mean by eat dinner?
Sorry.
I think you mean breakfast.
Yeah, like a breakfast. Sorry, I'm retarded. Okay. So, eat breakfast. And then we went to church for their Christmas Day service, which was early. It was like 9 a.m. We would go to College Park and have Christmas Day service. I don't know if they have a Christmas Day service. I think they still do. I thought that like during the pandemic they just did like a Christmas Eve service or something and forgot the Christmas Day service. I don't know.
To be honest, here's my thing. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude on Christmas Day, but I think every church should just have a Christmas Eve service.
That is
say,
true.
Hey, if you want to, celebrate Christmas at the church, Christmas Eve.
Because like Christmas Day, we're busy.
On Christmas Eve, because everybody has plans on Christmas Day.
That's true.
People don't always necessarily have plans on Christmas Eve.
So yeah,
but the Christmas Eve service is usually like packed full.
Oh yeah, but like yeah, they used to have a. I don't know if they have it anymore, but they used to have a Christmas Day service. We'd wake up, stockings, eat breakfast, go to the Christmas Day service, and then when we came back from the Christmas Day service, we'd have lunch, because those services were like an hour, or like those services, by the time we got back, it was like 11:30. We'd have lunch, and then we'd unpack what's under the tree, the presents under the tree. We'd do that. We'd do that. That would last till like 2:30 or 3 in the afternoon, and then the rest of the day was a lull. Once all of that excitement was over, you just play with whatever you got the rest of the day, have dinner, go to bed. Christmas is over. Recently, however, it is sad, but recently we dropped the church entirely, dropped the Christmas Eve service, dropped the Christmas Day service. You'd get up, stockings, have, this is this thing, cinnamon rolls. We'd get up, we'd put the cinnamon rolls in like a toaster oven, which I have, let them cook while I open my things, my stocking, come out, put that like drizzle stuff over the top. It would be really nice. Have at least 1 or 2 of those with some coffee, and then go back and do the tree, and then maybe watch some Christmas movies, maybe. There is a tradition that on Christmas Eve, I pull out an old VHS, Nathan. I kind of want to share this tradition with you at some point. This old VHS of the 1951 Christmas Carol movie. The original Christmas Carol film that's like black and white, very old, but very scary. I don't know if you've seen that, but like the Ghost of Christmas the Ghost of Christmas is yet to come. I was scared of that guy when I was little.
Oh yeah, it's just like he's running towards it and he like backs up, then the camera keeps panning, then just this black like figure standing there. I'm done.
Yeah, you just see like just a white hand reaching out pointing at him, and I'm like, I'm scared. I'm really scared. You watch that late at night, and then when like the idea is to watch it until Scrooge wakes up on Christmas morning. And then, like, you watch it late at night, and then it's at midnight when he wakes up on Christmas morning, so it's actually Christmas morning in real life. But that's sort of the idea, is you put that on, like, at, like, 10:30, watch it, and then when he wakes up on Christmas Day at the end of the film, it's actually midnight. It's actually Christmas morning. And then you finish that, go to bed, sleep for like 4 or 5 hours until like 7 or 7:30, and then do that whole thing. And that's the whole idea of Christmas. So we are hitting 34 minutes, so we should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, it's probably getting close to the episode, so bye guys. We'll see you next week on the Gen Z Sanctum.